Right, well, we are loading in, as you see. We will kick this off, and we'll see some more of Skyscrapers. Stannis and Falcone will take us into semi-final 1.
Okay, Eanix is going to go up against back-to-back. We'll see already in the center, everyone is there. Let's see who's going to take down. KM is taking down Goku, Gonzo taking down J-Master, Gonzo taking down Thanos as well. A double elimination, Divine King taking down KM. It seems like they're going quite close, but Divine King getting another double elimination. Now they are 20 points ahead. It seems like Eanix are running in a double elimination for J-Master, and they are off and away.
That was a great grenade, though, from back-to-back. They did deal a lot of damage while those double eliminations were happening. As KM and Migs do take out Thanos. Gonzo takes a Divine King. Nokia takes a J-Master. And Migs takes out Goku. That is a team wipe. And now it is Eanix that are in trouble as back-to-back are finally making this comeback they need. Divine King going to run around the corner. Just find Migs. Deals a lot of damage, though. Eliminations happening all over the place, Stannis, as there are eliminations on both sides here.
The sheer speed is incredible.
Yeah.
Both teams are taking down almost all of the armor and health from the other team when they're going down, so the next time they almost always get multi-eliminations. And right now in the center, it's J-Master trying to catch Migs. Thanos and J-Master really caught him in the pincers there. Nokia and Cam trying to deal some damage from the side there through the center with sniper rifles. Eanix are a little bit ahead. No, back-to-back are taking it back immediately. KM and Migs and Gonza almost a team wipe. Right now they're 30 points ahead. Eanix are coming in quite fast. Divine King and Thanos, they're going to go for the center. Right now all the back-to-back is there. Migs is going to try and take Divine King out. And is he able to do it? Yes, J-Master is going to go in. Thanos taken down by Nokia, 260, 264, so much happening, double elimination, Eanix a little bit ahead. What's going to happen?
I don't know, Stannis. This game could go either way at the moment as Gonza and the team are making the push into the building. Grenades coming in. 2 grenades. J-Master just taken out with the Blade Master there. And it looks like, back-to-back are just about leading that charge as most of Eanix did get wiped out, but now back-to-back low on health. Eanix gonna make their big push. Gonza running away around the corner does get found by J-Master, and now it looks like J-Master gonna get the double elimination, takes out Nokia. Divine King gets an elimination too, but KM starts to make the comeback. Is he gonna get Divine King as well? No, he's not. Divine King took out KM.
That was the only G-launcher from KM. He almost landed a really nice multi-shot, but no. Unfortunately, no, Nokia is going to take down Goku. And Eanix are a little bit behind a double elimination from Nokia. He is actually with so low on health. Triple elimination from KM. Back-to-back are going with 2 multi-eliminations at the same time. They are low on health. Migs is standing right there, ready to be taken. Divine King is going to have a duel against KM. They are in the center. He gets a double elimination, gets a triple elimination, turning this around. 446 points to 413. Eanix versus back-to-back. It seems like they will never let us have a steady lead here. They will always turn this around. Right now, nobody wants to push forward as there is so little separating Eanix from victory. Right now, back-to-back need to pick their battles. They're going for mid-range. Goku going up against Migs. He's going to be taken down. KM taking down Divine King. Right now, 25 points still victory. Double elimination coming from J-Master, KM, and Migs coming in there. Only 11 points separating there. A minute and a half going there. I don't know what's going to happen.
So much on the line, and so few points separating these players as the stalemate comes to an end. Nokia takes out Goku, 1 point ahead now. Back to back, no! Eanix in the lead, Divine King with the G-Launcher. Eanix take the win after an insanely close game, but they are making their stand. They take the first win this series, and they are here to fight, Stannis.
Eanix. Oh, that's an indication of what's to come. I think Eanix, 1 point in here, and then they just go and do that push. It felt like back-to-back were trying to take it from Eanix for a long time towards the end there. Points just stayed a little bit still for a bit, and then all of a sudden Eanix won.
That was probably one of the most aggressive skyscrapers we've seen in a long time, and I actually saw at one point back-to-back were going to take it. Their utility coordination to try and grab back top mid threw Eanix off twice on 2 separate occasions. But Eanix just kept going flat out left, right and centre. They were continuing their aggression. Some players will normally get a bit afraid of that and start playing a bit more passive and structured, but that was definitely the fastest and the most aggressive skyscrapers I have ever seen.
Yeah, it reminded me a bit of the first one of today, actually, where it was just like, your push, your push, your push, your push. It went, though, from a huge pile in right at the beginning and everybody on it to everybody standing back a bit and a little bit of a standoff as they all realised it was on the line right now.
At the start, it's always about who controls that middle room. If you're able to control that middle room, a lot of the times you're able to really realize the map manipulation that you need to end up getting those choke points in there.
Divine King and Nokia picking up MVPs for Eanix and back-to-back respectively. I think we're going to be seeing a bit more of that as we make our way through. But I want to point out that Killing Machine got 80% of his Thanatos headshots landed, so he's dropping them as well. And yet, not MVP on his team.
Yeah, a bit of a shame, but I think one of the main talking points there is Eanix, 31 frags and 29 assists. They almost assisted every single frag. And that's quite unheard of. Yeah, sure, fair enough. Sometimes it's like 5 away from the frags, but 2, that means at least 2 people will focus on one of them 29 out of 31 times. That is some crazy stuff.
So we're going to get a lot of different game types here. The first TDM goes to Eanix. We get another one next in the shape of Military Warehouse before we will see King of the Hill in Subway again. And maybe we'll push after that onto a 4th. I'd be surprised if we didn't. But it depends on how you recover from losing a map so closely back-to-back. And again, it's that optimist, pessimist. Do you feel like you nearly won it, or do you feel like you nearly had it and instead you lost? How do you look at it? How do you take a loss in those circumstances?
I think the first thing you need to take into account, Eanix, that was their map pick, and it went to the wire. So I wouldn't say the pressure's off him as of yet, but now we're going to back-to-back's map pick.
Yes, it is. It's back-to-back taking us for another TDM on Military Warehouse. Status, take a deep breath, because here it comes.
Okay, we see Eanix and back-to-back 1-0. That was, you can never say that Eanix showed that they are way stronger than a back-to-back there, because that was insane. But we definitely are in for a treat. J-Master and Thanos are going to start it. Thanos with a double elimination. J-Master taking down KM. It seems like Eanix wants to solidify their lead. They are now 40 points ahead, and they are trying to set up a trap of sorts. I've seen some snipers setting up. Yes, it's Thanos. He's going to find Nokia. 2 people at the same time there. J-Master is going to with a Blade Master. Gunther with a nice G-Launcher. Only against 1 person, but it was an explosive nonetheless. Only 13 points, but that's quite a lot.
They're edging their way further into the lead, though, as it looked like the back-to-back had lower health, and now Thanos with that elimination. KM gets taken out as well. Eanix, no, they have edged their way forwards. That is very, very impressive, as Gonza and Thanos seem to be fighting. Gonza does get the elimination there, and Nokia comes around the corner. He's fighting Divine King. Divine King taken out as well. Wow, this is a close game, Status.
J-Master with a double elimination right there, taken down by Nokia. He could have popped up a little more there. 40 points going to Eanix. They're not letting back-to-back close the gap even a little bit. Nokia is trying to take Goku down, but he had no health to go to an assault rifle duel right there. It seems like back-to-back are staying on their back foot, but they have the health. They can go in. They're going to try and get something going here, but no, it's 70 points towards Eanix. Even though they don't have enough health, they still are winning those group fights. Divine King with a sniper rifle right here. They're taking it slow. They're taking the distance. Goku is, on the other hand, jumping right in. Maybe trying to get something here. J-Master with
Divine King, very nice. Misses that shot. Elimination with it. That was a great G-Launcher.
a double elimination G-Launcher. That's definitely going into high. Are figuring out their rhythm a bit so they can get those and they beat them to it.
Yeah, Eanix just getting further and further. Enough. Eanix take their second game of the series. The score is 2-0.
One-sided. Eanix in the lead throughout.
See them stop KM from sniping. Every time KM was trying to get their time, not give them any room to breathe throughout that course.
Now, if you look at the serious game time, isn't it?
Absolutely. Speak on the same level.
Yeah.
That was one obstacle that they ended up facing with they pretty much are where it's like, I'm part of this team too. Let me get my piece of the action.
Well, is that a good thing?
I truly think it is a good thing. I mean, even right there, that kind of rotated. You saw Thanos kind of moving around there with his incinerator. A person who's supposed to be playing support, getting eliminations for his team, double eliminations, and then having Goku come back up on his revive, and just being able to end up picking off where he left off.
But if he's playing out of a support position to go and pick up eliminations for his team, and if it is this kind of, hey, me too, I want some, doesn't that show that you're playing a little bit for your own pride rather than for team result?
Absolutely, but I mean, I think that's the part that they're enjoying about this.
Okay.
They're having fun with it, right?
Yeah, right.
And truly, that's going to end up boosting morale. That's going to boost their whole confidence overall. Hey, let's see what else I could do. And even with that, Divine King has been known to be one of the quiet guys, but he also is always showing a dominant performance. I think he's letting Thanos and Goku and J Master be like, yeah, you guys could go do this, but also check me out at the end of the scoreboard.
I think the one thing to talk about there, it's roles. Some people have roles where, they're rush or sniper or playing passive or support, but at the same time, they may change it up. Some of them may be all-rounders. I think that's what you're trying to say, I think, in some ways, where in some maps maybe they like to change roles, or sometimes, if they're having fun with it and they're literally pretty much having a bit of a giggle and feel like they can do what they want against a top-tier team like back-to-back, that's really worrying. But
yeah.
We can't say anything yet. It is 2-0 down for back-to-back at the moment. They do have Subway to try and boost their morale and spirits. But my goodness, this is a very aggressive team. I would even worry for Red X because, Eanix did say previously that at the time when they were playing, they were scrimming against Red X, the maps were equal, if not they were doing better.
All right, so back-to-back. They chose the King of the Hill. They wanted Subway Station. They have to win it, or this is over.
It's my favorite map, Stannis. It's Subway Station. It's King of the Hill. It's time to fight over that point, and the grenades are already going straight in. J-Master, though, dodges most of them and does get that elimination in. Eanix getting those early points. Thanos in control of the hill. Double elimination from Divine King, though. And yeah, KM takes out Thanos, but it's not looking like enough. Eanix take the early lead.
The speed was incredible. KM with the brawler from the first second just ran to the point, but unfortunately it backfired. Eanix had some shotguns stronger than the brawler waiting for him. A double elimination for Gonza. Maybe they retaking the point back-to-back. Can they make something happen? Thanos runs head into 3 different people from the back-to-back team. Was very unfortunate. for that flank attempt. J-Master taking down Gonza, Heavier taking down Nokia, Divine King taking down KM. It seems like, despite that, Eanix actually really cleaned up the point, and the whole back-to-back are thrown back to their respawn. Now Thanos going up against Migs in an AR battle. He's going to throw a grenade to try and get that free elimination right there, but they are not able to hold the point completely as back-to-back are going on it, but Goku with a nice G-Launcher takes down Gonza, while KM is going for Goku.
Eanix have a nice lead now. Stan is 200 points ahead. Nokia gets out that G-Launcher, then changes his mind and does get eliminated as a result. J-Master pushes 2 members of back-to-back there and does get taken out with that Blade Master. KM, though, on the point. Thanos comes over. Thanos gets eliminated by Migs, and KM, alone on the point, takes it back. It belongs to back-to-back. Maybe this is the comeback that back-to-back needed to get back on top.
Triple capture right there. Those are bonus points. J-Master is going to take down KM. Nokia is taking down J-Master with a grenade there. Gonza taking down Divine King, cannot even keep up with this. The point is going back to Eanix. At the end of the day, 200-point lead. The point is still theirs. Back-to-back have not found a crack in their armor, have not found a way to take them down. Divine King not being taken down by that G-Launcher. Goku against Gonza. Double elimination for Gonza. Divine King taking down. I'm not even sure. Oh, triple elimination right before going down. What a highlight. Still the point belongs basically to Eanix. Back-to-back cannot take it. They are pushing as hard as they can, but they cannot move it.
Some real strong efforts there, but Eanix are just in control of this game. Double elimination there by Divine King by the looks of things as KM. He's trying to work out where the timing is, where the correct place to push. Not good enough though. Goku with the Blade Master comes in. Divine King gets that snipe off Migs. Eanix just have complete control of this game. They have dominated back-to-back this series. 995, 998. There is the win. They take the series. Eanix are going straight through to the finals.
Another 3-0. Have you noticed the pattern? That was incredible, and it seems like by the end, back-to-back just completely fell apart.